The giraffe, an African even-toed ungulate mammal and the tallest living terrestrial animal and the largest ruminant, is significantly dropping in population. The International Union of Conservation of Nature affirms that giraffe population has fallen by 40% in the last 30 years. The giraffe population in Africa due to loss of habitats has dropped to 100,000, of which Kenya holds 36%. In a drive to address the dwindling population of giraffe in Kenya has tried to move them to an enclosed area, but this is also believed to be detrimental to their food range. There is more in this report.
This is probably his very first interaction with a live giraffe, and the child can barely contain his excitement. The enclosure at the Giraffe Center in Nairobi is one of the few places where visitors can interact freely with giraffes. And every weekday, school children troop in to feed the giraffes pellets and get closer to a species whose numbers are falling. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species has listed the giraffe as critically endangered. There are 3 subspecies of giraffes: the Rothschild giraffe, the Maasai giraffe, and the reticulated giraffe. According to the International Union of Conservation of Nature, the giraffe population has fallen by 40% over the past 3 decades. Today, there are only 100,000 giraffes across Africa. Kenya hosts 36% of the giraffe population in Africa, but its giraffe population has declined massively since the 1970s. There are many reasons for this. One is a loss of habitat. Long ago, when there were large tracts of dry uplands, forest, many giraffes roamed the earth. However, now those numbers are dwindling, and it is in fact due to the fact that there are fewer and fewer spaces such as this where giraffes can find sanctuary.
When there was population increase, you find that their habitat was destroyed for human settlement and cultivation, and that reduced their food range, so their population went down.
To address this, Kenya has attempted to move giraffes to enclosed areas, but enclosing them is also detrimental.
When you enclose the giraffes, you find that they have a limited food range, and during the dry spell, then they don't have dispersal land to go and get more browse.
The giraffe's endangerment has also been attributed to poaching, where giraffes are killed for their skins and hooves. The declining population is a problem that the African Fund for Endangered Wildlife is trying to counter. At its Giraffe Center, trainers teach communities to value and live peacefully with the creatures. Giraffes raised here are later relocated to safe areas.
We might not have giraffes in the wild in the near future, looking at the threats and looking at the requirement, because if a species again is in Appendix 2, require a close monitoring, like in Nakuru is basically a sanctuary for rhino, and now will now be a sanctuary for giraffes.
But as long as there are sanctuaries such as this, there is hope. Members of the public who visit can be taught the importance of conserving the environment and safeguarding the animals which thrive here.